Okay, so today we'll continue with some more problems related to relations and functions. Okay, so to move on, so these problems we had completed. So this was the last problem which we had discussed. Okay, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗೆ discuss if in case f dash of x is always greater than 0 or less than 0, then we say that function is 1 1. It is another method to check whether the function is 1 1. So today we'll start with this question. Okay, today we'll start with this question. Okay, so what is the question? Just read the question, students. What is question? What this question says? Okay, if f of x and g of x are periodic functions with period 7 and 11, andre ಏನಾಗ್ತಿದೆ, which means if you have, give me a moment, students. Okay, so suppose what do you mean by periodic function is if you have a value for f of x, andre if you have a value, give me a moment. Okay, so if f of x and g of x are two periodic functions, so what do you mean by periodic function? As I told you earlier in the previous class, after few, now I think now the screen is visible, right? Students, now the screen is visible, right? Okay, so periodic function is nothing but after a certain period, on certain period ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಥವಾ on certain value ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ, okay, the function repeats itself. The function repeats itself. Okay, the function repeats itself. For example, if you have the value for f of x is equal to, andre f of 1 ಗೆ value 3 anta idre, and if I say the function f is periodic with the period 7, which means if I add 7 to this 1 plus 7, that is if I find f of 8, even that will give me the same answer. Okay, that is the meaning of periodicity. Andre repeat ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ after 7 values ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ values repeat ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. That is nothing but a period. So to give a simple example, you can take the sine function. If you see the graph of sine function, so if you see the graph, how it will go, sine 0 is, what is the value of sine 0, students? What is the value of sine 0? What is the value of sine 0? It is 0. Okay, what is the value of sine 90 degree? What is the value of sine 90 degree? 1. Yeah, then what is the value of sine 180 degree? Sine 180 degree? Sine 180 degrees 0. Okay, then what is the value of sine 270 degree? That is 3 pi by 2. What is the value of sine 3 pi by 2? Minus 1. Okay, and then what is the value of sine 180 degree? Not 180, 360 degree. That is sine 2 pi. What is the value of sine 2 pi? 0. Okay, so you can see that the graph of the sine function, it repeats. Correct? Nan helidde illinda illige yava repetition ide, the same graph you can see it repeats. Correct? If you remember the graph, if you have observed the graph properly, the sine graph, it repeats. It takes the same value in the interval minus 1, 1. ಇದೇ values ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದರ values ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ, and it repeats. Value repeat ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. 0 to 2 pi ಏನ್ value ಇರುತ್ತೆ, the same value if you see it will repeat again and again. Okay, so that means even if you find f sin 2 pi is 0, sin 4 pi is 0, sin 6 pi is 0, so you can see that the value repeats. So sine is a periodic function. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಒಂದು certain value ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ if the ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದರ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ then we call that such functions as periodic function. So here what they have told, the period of period of f of x is 7. Okay, period of f of x is 7 and period of g of x is, now you have to find the period of f of x, which is given by f of x into g of x by 5 minus g of x into f of x by 3. ಇದರ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಂತ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಇದರ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಂತ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ have sum of two functions or difference of two functions ಇದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಇದ್ದು ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Okay, you have to find this period of second term also and then you have to take the LCM of both the periods. Correct? You have to take the LCM of both the periods. So how to do this? But in the first term, if you see the first term, there is a multiplication. Correct? There is a multiplication of two functions f of x and g of x by 5. So if you know the period of f of x and if you know the period of g of x by 5, then product is the period ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, it is the product of those two values. Okay, product ಇರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, period ಇದ್ದು product ತಗೋಬೇಕು. Okay, sum ಅಥವಾ difference ಇರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, LCM ತಗೊಳ್ಳುವಂತದ್ದು. Okay, here we have to apply both the things. But I know the value of f of x, I know the value of g of x, but how can I find the value of g of x by 5 and f of x by 3? See, periodic functions are very sincere with respect to ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪೀರಿಯಾಡಿಸಿಟಿ ಏನಿದೆ, ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದು ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಸಿನ್ಸಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಲಾಯಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಗೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅದೇ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಕೂಡ ತಗೊಳುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಹೂ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಲಾಯಲ್ ಟು ಯು, ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ನಿಮಗೇನೋ ಬೇಜಾರಾಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವರಿಗೂ ಬೇಜಾರಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್, ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದರ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ತರ. ಸೊ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಗೆ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಆದ್ರೆ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ is applicable to the if something happens to the function, the same thing is applicable to the period as well. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಯ್ತು, ನಮ್ಮ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ g of x by 5, g of x ಇದ್ದದ್ದು 1 by 5 ಗೆ ಅದರ ಒಂದು ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ, 1 by 5 of x ತಗೋತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಕೂಡ ಏನಾಗಬೇಕು, 1 by 5 of period of g of x. What is the period of g of x? It is so it should be 1 by 5. So what happens, g of x, the period of g of x is 11 over 1 by 5. So what it becomes, it is 11 into 5, which is 55. So the period of g of x by 5 is 55. Period of x, g of x is 11. ಅದರದ್ದು 1 by 5th ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಇದ್ದು ಕೂಡ 1 by 5th ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು 1 by 5 ಇಂದ. So if you do that, you'll get the period to be 55. So now can you tell me what will be the period of f of x by 3? What will be the period of f of x by 3? What will be the period of f of x by 3? The period of f of x is 7. The period of f of x is 7. Okay, period of f of x. See, the period of f of x is 7. Divide by 1 by 3, you will get it as 21. Good, Dikshita. The answer is 21 because the period of f of x is 7. Okay, so now you have the period of all the functions. Correct? Now you know the period of all the functions in the sum. So in madbeku, you have to find the period of f of x. So that is given by f of x into g of x by 5 minus g of x into f of x by 3. So ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಎರಡು ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಇದು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಇದು ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ಸ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ f of x ಇದು ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ನಮಗೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದು, they have given it as 7. So we got the period of g of x by 5 as 55. Correct? Okay, then again, what is the period of g of x? Period of g of x is 11 into what is the period of f of x by 3 which we got? It is 21. What is 7 into 55? What is 7 into 55, students? 55 into 7. 55 into 7. What is the value? 385. Correct? 55 into 7 is 385. What is 11 into 21? What is 11 into 21? 11 into 21. What is the value? 231. Good, Aishwarya. So 231. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ಸ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ? ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಇದು ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಂತದ್ದು. ಬಟ್ ಅಡಿಷನ್ ಅಥವಾ ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ then you have to take the LCM of those two terms. So you have to take the LCM of 385 and 231. Okay, take the LCM of 385 and 231. Can you give me the LCM of 385 and 231? What will be the LCM? What will be the LCM, students, of 385 and 231? You can take in 11. So 11 3s are 33, so it becomes 35. Here 2 1, so again you can take by 7. 5s are and 3s are, so if you take the LCM, 11 into 7 is 77. 77 into 5 is 77 into 5 is, yes, Athiya has got the answer, that is 1155. So correct option is 1155. So from this question ಏನೇನ್ ಕಲ್ತ್ರೆ ನೀವು, ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಗೆ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಅದೇ ತರ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಕೂಡ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸಪೋಸ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ 1/5 ಇಂದ, even period should be divided by 1/5. And when you have product of functions idre period kuda product ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. And if you have sum, then you have to take the LCM of those respective periods. Okay, you have to take LCM of those two respective periods. Okay, have you understood this? So can we move to the next question? Okay, so this is the next question. This is the next question. You have to find the range of f of x. Okay, what is f of x? Simple question. You just have to find the range of f of x. But what is the function? It is in this form, square root of 1 minus cos x. Okay, and then again there is a square root, 1 minus cos x, and again there is a square root, 1 minus cos x, and this square root continues till infinity. Okay, this continues till infinity. So how to find the range of this function? How to find the range of this function? How to find the range of this function? So alli ಏನು ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ? What you can see? You can see a trigonometric function. Which is that trigonometric function over there? Which is the trigonometric function over there, students? Which is the trigonometric function? Cos x. What is the range of cos x? What is the range of cos x, students? Cos x is the range, you know. What is the range of cos x? Cos x is the values. It is a real number, but I told I'm asking about range, not domain. Domain is 0. It's not 0 to pi also. Okay, Dikshita has given me the answer. The range of cos x is -1 to 1. Correct? Range of cos x is -1 to 1. Closed interval -1 to 1. We are not talking about inverse trigonometric function. Direct function ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. Range of cos x is -1 to 1. So ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Somewhere we have to use this. But ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮೊದಲು ಇದನ್ನ ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. How to reduce this? How to reduce this? So if you see the first function ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ, okay, first function ಅಂದ್ರೆ function ಅಲ್ಲಿ first part ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದೇ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ರೂಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ರೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ 1 minus cos x ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇದೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? So what we can do? We can write it as 1 minus cos x to the power half. Correct? 1 minus cos x to the power half, because it has only one square root. So when you go for the second part ಗೆ ಹೋದಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತಿದೆ? ಒಂದು ಸಲ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ರೂಟ್ ಇದೆ, one more square root you have. So you have 2 times 1/2. Square root ಎರಡು ಸಲ ಇದೆ. So how can you write that? 1 minus cos x to the power, ಒಂದು ಸಲ half ಇದೆ, again you have half. Good, Dikshita. It is to the power 1/4. So if you go to the third part, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಲ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ರೂಟ್ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? 3 times. So it becomes 1 minus cos x to the power 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into 1 by 2, and it continues, correct? Because infinity tanaka ide and it continues. It is not 1 by 6 because 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 is 1 by 8 Dikshita. Okay. So ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ simplify ಮಾಡು. 1 minus cos x to the power half into 1 minus cos x to the power 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 is 1 by 4. Correct? Multiplication hege numerator, numerator, denominator, denominator. So 1 into 1 is 1, 2 into 2 is 4. Next, 1 minus cos x into numerator if you multiply it is 1, denominator if you multiply it is 8, and it goes on. Correct? Now if you see the base, okay, now if you see the base, power alla base nodidre ellanu same ide. So what can I do? If I have a to the power m into a to the power n, then I can write it as a to the power m plus n. Illi nodi ella ene ide, mele matra changes ide. So what I can do? I can add the powers. So what it becomes? 1 minus cos x to the power 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8 plus so on. Okay. Ishta artha agidya students? Did you understand this many these things? Yaake hige bantu ant heli? Have you understood the things? Okay. Fine. So now, okay, leave the base. Look at the power. Power annu nodi. Hegide power? 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8. ಏನಾದರೂ ನೆನಪಾಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ ನಿಮಗೆ? And it goes on, and it goes on. ಏನಾದರೂ ನೆನಪಾಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? Can you find something which you have studied in your first PUC in sequences and series? ಏನಾದರೂ ನೆನಪಾಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? ಇದು ಯಾವ ತರದ series? Which kind of series is this? Series, ಯಾವ series ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? 1 by 2 ಇದೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ 1 by 4 ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, next 1 by 8 ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. We had studied something about arithmetic progression, geometric progression, AP, GP, correct? We had studied something about AP and GP, correct? Do you remember? We had studied something about AP and GP. Difference too idya? Difference idya? What is this? Whether this is a arithmetic progression or geometric progression, students? What is this? Arithmetic progression or geometric progression? AP. If AP, what is the difference? If GP, what is the ratio? Common ratio. AP na GP na correct ag nodkolli. Check whether it is AP or GP properly. It is not 1 by n plus 1, Ranjita. It is GP. Good, Dikshita. It is GP. Okay. Athiya has told AP and Dikshita is saying it is GP. If it is AP, what is the common difference? If it is GP, what is the common ratio? If it is AP, what is the common difference? If it is GP, what is the common ratio? Find out ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ common ratio ಅಥವಾ common difference? To find common difference, subtract the second term from the first term. If it is a common ratio, divide the second term by the first term. ಏನು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ? If you see here, multiply ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಿದೆ. So obviously this is GP, correct? This is GP. ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ನೋಡಿ ನೀವು ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ತಲೆ ಕೆಡಿಸ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1 by 2 ಇತ್ತು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1 by 2 ಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ 1 by 2 ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗಿದೆ ಅದ್ರದ್ದು? ಸೊ 1 by 4 ಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ 1 by 2 ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ when it is a multiplication, we should not take a second to think it is GP. ಅದು GP ಅಂತ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಬೇಕು ನೋಡಿದ ಕೂಡಲೇ. ಅಂಡ್ ಯಾವ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? ಯಾವ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? ಹಾಫ್, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್? ಸೊ ದ ಕಾಮನ್ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಇಸ್ ಹಾಫ್, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್? Common ratio is half. R is equal to half. And what is the first term? First term is equal to 1 by 2. Since this is a sum to infinity, since this is a GP series and you have to find the sum to infinity, S infinity you find out madbeku andre, what is the formula? A divided by 1 minus R. So you have A, you have R. What is S infinity? Can anyone tell me what is F infinity? The formula is A divided by 1 minus R. All these things we had studied in our first PUC. So can anyone tell me what is S infinity? Put A is equal to half and R is equal to half in the expression A divided by 1 minus R. Okay, A divided by 1 minus R. What is the value of the sum? Students, you should be very quick with the things. Okay, someone is giving me the answer. Diksha is giving me answer 0 to 1. I don't know. I'm asking what is the value of S infinity? S infinity ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂತು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು. What is the value of S infinity? What is 2 by 2? 2 by 2 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು? Subramanya, 2 by 2 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು? 1. S infinity is 1, correct? S infinity is 1. So I can replace the sum. ಈ power ಅನ್ನು ನಾನು ಏನು ಮಾಡಬಹುದು? 1 ಇಂದ replace ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, correct? So it is 1 minus cos x to the power 1, which is 1 minus cos x. So now my function is reduced to 1 minus cos x. Reduced form ನಾನು find out ಮಾಡಿದೆ. So we know the range of cos x. What is the range of cos x? As you have told, it is minus 1 to 1, correct? What is the range of cos x? It is minus 1 to 1. Then what will be the range of 1 minus cos x? Cos x is the range ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. It lies in between 1 and minus 1 and 1. Then what is the range of 1 minus cos x? First ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? Minus cos x ಬೇಕು. So minus multiply ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ inequality reverses, correct? Inequality changes its sign. So minus 1 ಅನ್ನು ನಾನು multiply ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ sign reverse ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay, sign gets reversed. Minus 1 ಇಂದ multiply ಮಾಡಿದೆ. So minus 1 into 1 is 1, greater than or equal to minus cos x greater than or equal to minus 1. Then I need 1 minus cos x ಅಂದ್ರೆ plus 1 add ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ. So if I add 1 plus 1, what will I get? Minus cos x plus 1 greater than or equal to minus 1 plus 1. So it is 2 greater than or equal to minus cos x plus 1 can be written as 1 minus cos x greater than or equal to 0. So 1 minus cos x in a range, what is the range of 1 minus cos x? It is nothing but closed interval 0, 2. It is nothing but closed interval 0, 2. Option C is the correct answer. So each question in kaltri, you learned how to reduce the given function. You learned how to reduce the given function. You learned about the GP series, correct? GP series ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕಲ್ತ್ರಿ ನೀವು. ಅದರ formulas you might have refreshed, and then we studied about the range of the trigonometric functions as well. Okay, next question. See, as I've told you many times, math is nothing but ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಯಾವುದೇ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರು ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಂದಿನ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಗೆ ರಿಲೇಷನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Okay, that's why you should not forget the topics. Whatever topic you take, it is interconnected. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು interconnect ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. So this is the next question. A real valued function f of x satisfies the functional equation. It satisfies the functional equation f of x minus y is equal to f of x into f of y minus f of a minus x into f of a plus y. Okay, a andre constant anta avaru helidare, and they have given us the value of f of 0. F of 0 is 1. We need to find what is the value of f of 2a minus x. We have to find the value of f of 2a minus x. So how can I do this? How to find the value of f of 2a minus x? ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು? So if you have got an idea, just try it. Others just look, just observe how can we do this. So I need f of 2a minus x, correct? I need f of 2a minus x. Now what will I do is I'll write f of 2a minus x as f of a f of, you can write it as f of a minus, okay, I need f of 2a minus x. I'll write f of a minus x minus a. Can I split it in this form? Will I get the same answer? Okay, someone is giving me the answer also. f of minus x. If it is the option C is not the correct answer. Option C is not the correct answer. Option B, yes, good. Athiya, option B is correct. Dikshita, option B is correct. So, avrige artha aitu. Artha agdiroru, you just observe. So, f of a minus x minus a anta baritene. F of 2a minus x anta. Yakanta helidre, if you solve this, a minus x minus a. Nanige 2a minus x barbeku. A minus, minus 1 into x is minus x. Minus into minus plus a. So it is a plus a is 2a minus x. So 2a minus x can be written as a minus x minus a. Okay. Now apply this thing which they have given. And x in a place in place of x I have a. In place of y I have x minus a. Apply that. So it should be f of a. Remember, we are comparing. In place of x we have a, in place of y we have x minus a. So it is f of a into f of x minus a minus f of a minus, what is x here? X is a. So into f of a plus, what is y? Y is x minus a. So we'll get f of a into f of x minus a minus f of a minus a is f of 0 into f of a plus. Don't know the value of f of a, neither we know the value of f of x minus a. So first again f of, we'll find what is f of a. A can be written as, can I write f of a as f of a minus 0? Correct? A minus 0 is a. So now I'll apply the same formula. According to the same formula, here x is equal to a, y is equal to 0. So what it becomes? F of a into f of 0 minus f of a minus x. In place of x I have a into f of a plus y. So a plus y is again 0. So that becomes f of a into f of 0 minus f of a minus a is 0 into f of a. So you can see that f of a into f of 0 minus f of a into f of 0. So it cancels. So what is the value of f of a? Value of f of a is 0. Substitute the value of f of a here. So you'll get it as 0 into f of x minus a minus f of 0 is 1. 1 into f of x. So 0 into anything is 0. 0 minus f of x, which is minus f of x. Only the substitution things is there. Verenu illa idralli. You have only substitution things. So what? Okay, I think now you can hear me. I think now you can hear me. Okay, fine. Okay, sorry. Okay, we'll move on to the next question. One more question. After that, we'll wind up. One more question. Okay. If a function f from R to R the domain is R except the numbers 1 comma minus 1 to A, defined by f of x is equal to x square by 1 minus x square is searching. Okay, this question is a bit long. We'll solve some simple questions today. Okay, take this down. Okay, consider the two binary relations on the set A. So something related to binary relations where we have learnt about reflexivity, symmetricity and transitivity. Reflexive A comma A should belong to R for every A belong to A. And symmetric, the definition is if A comma B is in R, then B comma A should also belong to R for every A comma B in A. And transitivity, if A comma B is there and B comma C is there, and if you can find A comma C as well, then we call it as transitive. Okay, so here the relation, first relation is R1 is equal to, it contains these many ordered pairs, that is C comma A, B comma B, A comma C, C comma C, B comma C and A comma A, and R2 contains, R2 is this particular relation. R1 ಮತ್ತೆ R2 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Now the option is you have to check whether R2 is symmetric, but you have to go for only symmetric and transitivity. Correct? Because reflexive ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, symmetric ಮತ್ತೆ transitivity check ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಕೊಟ್ಟ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಹುಡುಕಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ. So we'll start with symmetricity. We'll see whether R1 is symmetric. Symmetric ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಏನದ್ರ ಅರ್ಥ? If A comma B is there, you should also find B comma A. So if you see the first term, C comma A we have, can you find A comma C? Yes. So B comma B, the reverse itself, B comma B. So it is there. C comma C I have, the reverse is itself. B comma C I have. Can I find C comma A? C comma B. Whether R1 is symmetric, student? Whether R1 is symmetric? You just check. No. Why R1 is not symmetric? Because you have B comma C, but you cannot find C comma B. Correct? Because you have B comma C here, B comma C there, but you cannot find C comma B. So R1 is not symmetric. Okay. So we know that R1 is not symmetric. Okay, R1 is not symmetric. Coming to R2. Check whether R2 is symmetric. Check whether R2 is symmetric. If yes, right, R2 is symmetric. Check whether R2 is symmetric, student. We have A comma B, comma A, that is also there. Yes, C comma C we have, C comma A, then we can find A comma C as well. Yes. Okay, so R2 is symmetric. Okay, R2 is symmetric. R2 is symmetric. So now if you see the option, option B is not true because option B ಅಲ್ಲಿ R2 symmetric ಅಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Correct? So option B is not true. Similarly, option D is also not true. That is R2 is not symmetric ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So not true. So now we have the options with A and C. A ಮತ್ತೆ C ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ನೋಡಬೇಕು. But A ಮತ್ತೆ C ಅಲ್ಲಿ transitivity ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Okay, but in option A, if you see, they have talked about the transitivity of R2 only. So ನೀವು R2 the matra transitivity check ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, if it is transitive, then you can go for option C. If it is not transitive, then you can go for option A. So what about R2, whether it is transitive? What about R2, whether it is transitive? Whether it is transitive? No. Why it is not transitive? So Atiya is telling me that R2 is not transitive. Why it is not transitive? Can you find any example? So if you see, can you find any example? If you see, we have B comma A here, correct? We have B comma A and we have A comma C. So transitive agbekandre, if I have B comma A and A comma C, I should find B comma C. But B comma C does not belong to R2. Therefore, R2 is not transitive. So the correct option is option A. Okay. So the correct option is option A. So we'll wind up the class today for here. Okay, students. And we'll meet in the next session. That is in the next class, next coming sessions of CET. related to the same thing. Okay.